Hi, it's Robin. Sunday, March 22nd, and 4 in the afternoon. Getting ready to go with my sister to the church boot camp that we're going to. So I thought I'd just stop and say hi. And Judy, I'm so sorry about your arm. I hope it gets better soon. I hope the pain goes away. Oh, man. I am so glad you did not hit your head. Oh, that's just terrible. Terrible. And trying to think of what's going on around here. My mother goes in April 3rd, Good Friday. She goes in for another angiogram to the Cleveland Clinic. They have ruled out brain tumor and Alzheimer's. They want to make sure that it's not an abnormal blood vessel. So they're going to do the angiogram. There's enough blood. The blood has been dispersed. It's not congealed in one area. It's been absorbed into her brain again. So they think that it's time to check it out again, see how it goes. So my children are doing good. My grandsons are, well, my littlest grandson, he's a little sick today. He wasn't able to go to church, but my oldest grandson and I, we went to church, Sunday school, and then we went to McDonald's, and it was a wonderful time. Wonderful time with. He was an awesome kid. And I was watching Blue Cherub 82, and she had did Baymax, and she linked it, and I copied. I admit it, I'm a copycat. So I did Baymax too. I have issues, as you can probably see, with legs. I don't sew the legs on very well. I'm still learning as far as that goes. But I think my oldest grandson is really going to like this. He's a stuffed animal. He's still, even though he's 5, he really likes stuffed animals. And this was such an easy knit to do, actually. Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, a crochet. It was crochet, not knit. I'm sorry. The fingers, I have 4 in one hand and 3 on the other. I do have to make the round circle, but I'm going to make that out of felt, and I'm just going to use a pen, I think, or maybe some black. Maybe I'll use embroidery thread for that. It's supposed to be the data card thing. So I am making another one for my youngest grandson, who does not like stuffed animals whatsoever. I don't know what he did with the monster that I made him. And I don't want to make my daughter feel bad and ask all the time, but I can't find it in his room whenever I go there to watch him. I figure the dog got it, which is what I figured in the first place. But you never know. He may like something, and then I just can't make one for one and not the other. So anyway, so that's a finished object, an FO. Yay! Even though it's not knitting. On my needles, I think the last time I was whining about my 2-up socks. Well, I did go to my local yarn store yesterday. They are awesome. Ashley is her name, and Nadia was there, and they were so helpful. And I sat with them for, I think it was well over half an hour, and she had to take apart my and put them on. Cheryl, you were right. Basically, all I needed was longer needle, and she actually put it on the longer needle, but I'm the one that did the knitting, and I picked up. She wouldn't pick up the gusset, the last gusset thing. I did that, so I can honestly say, when these are all said and done, that I did it all. She just put it on a longer noodle. So this is how far we're at now. Definitely turned the heel, and we're on the foot. Maybe we're an inch into the foot, so I still got about 6.5 more inches before I start to toe decreases. And we're finishing up with magic loop. I think there's one hole there in the gusset. And well, it's sort of iffy. Yeah, there's a hole there. Oh, but for the first time, you know. And this is from Peyton's Croy sock. It's burnt sienna stripe. It was at the dollar store. I think I told you guys a while ago when I first picked it up. It was at the dollar store. It was after Halloween. In fact, I think it was the beginning of the year. My husband and I went. We were going for the dollar store shopping just to look around, see what they had, and then it had a big sign, you know, yarn, yarn, you know. So I got this and for these two because I was going to try the 2-up socks, and I got this Peyton's Moxie. It's this eyelash stuff, and it was a buck. It was a buck too, you know. And I got 2 of them. Have no idea what I'm going to use it for. It looks like I'd have to double it up anyway to use it, but it's color. Doesn't say. Just says 810-81011. No, I'm sorry. It says Red Fox. It's Red Fox. Red Fox. So maybe I will make a fox with the Red Fox yarn. Amigurumi stuff. Another thing that's been getting love on and off is my Hitchhiker scarf. I'm up to 20, 21 or 22 teeth, so I'm halfway there. And I had to order 2 more skeins of the Gina yarn and Webb's did not have it. Did not have the colorway. And then Loopy U didn't have any either. You would think that I was looking for Woolmiza. But here it is. I don't think I'm holding it the right way, am I? Probably not. Well, anyway. 2 more skeins should be here tomorrow, so that I only have very little left. Very little left. So, and I was able to find them from DizzySheep.com. So the customer service is absolutely great there. So their prices are really, really good because I was able to get the 2 skeins I need for $6 a piece. $12. Not bad. And while I was at the local yarn store, they just received in their summer sock yarn. And I was so pumped that, you know, I got my yarn online, Super Sock, and it's made in Italy. It is, sorry, gotta read it. It is 41% wool, 39% balm wool, BAUM wool, or cotton. Oh, I'm sorry, it's cotton. Okay, 41% wool, 39% cotton, 13% polyamide, whatever that is, and 7% polyester. And this is swing color. And that's pretty true right there. I doubt if my camera's going to, or the webcam. So yeah, I'm going to do this up in, you know, this is going to be after my husband's socks. I'm going to do that. And my March installment of Yarn Box came in. Gorgeous. The yarn is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I was like, yeah! I'm in my Jeep, you know. This is Skino. It's a German-based company specializing in a variety of lovely and unusual yarns. Sent each of our members 2 skeins of Splendid, a 60% silk, 40% merino yarn. And of course I got two free patterns with it. I did download this pattern because I think this would look. I think my sister would look good in this. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. This the name is Splendid Crocus, and 275 yards. So are you gonna focus? No, of course not. Anyway, 275 yards. I really, really like this. It's an orangish pinkish color here, and then the purple goes into just a little touch of blue, and even the green's not bad. And it has, of course, I guess it has some cast to have some beige. And here's the second skein. So I've got like 550 yards. Yay! I actually could make another hitchhiker scarf with this. Nice and soft. So very, very pleased with that. I've been watching lots of videos or a lot of podcasts. I just seen Tilly Trout's podcast and Knitting Den, and I was just starting to watch the Bakery Bear podcasts, and I had to answer the phone. So I figured, well, then after answering the phone, we have to eat dinner. You know, it just snowballs from there. So I'll get back to that tonight when I'm knitting again on my sock. Books. I have downloaded a, excuse me a second, sorry, this is so rude. What people are reading. My husband and I are reading The Three Musketeers by Andre Dumas when I'm cooking and he's reading to me, which I absolutely love that. But, oh man. I don't know if you guys have ever read P.G. Wodehouse, but he's awesome. And Sebastian Faulks was asked to write a Jeeves, Wooster and Jeeves type book. It's called Jeeves and the Wedding Bells. It's so funny. And P.G. Wodehouse was an absolute master of comedy, and even though it's so lighthearted and such an easy read, he's great. He's just great. I would love to have all of his books, actual books, but this is a start. I do have some that are audiobooks. Right Ho Jeeves, Ants Aren't Gentlemen, My Man Jeeves, and they're all read by Jonathan Cecil. He is an awesome narrator for P.G. Wodehouse, and I highly recommend P.G. Wodehouse. And very easy read. He's not going to change your world, but he will make you smile, and he'll hopefully he takes me to a nicer place when I'm reading them, and and I think that's what books are supposed to do, right? They're supposed to. And I happened reading Max Lucado, and The Angels Were Silent. That one as well. But then again, Max Lucado, he's very good. He's an inspirational writer. And I've been reading, I just started Gleanings Among the Sheaves by Reverend C.H. Spurgeon. And he's very good as well. A lot of insights. I wouldn't, shame on me for not thinking that a very intelligent man in the 1800s wouldn't have insights that may apply to my life right now. So, but they do. So that's what I'm reading every now and again. trying to think of what else. Oh, I did when I was at the local yarn store. I did have to buy a new longer needle, like I said, and she did not have any chagu, which is what I usually buy. Um, I had to get carbons, and I do have carbons DPNs 2.5, and they're okay, you know, but I really like the chagu. I like the fixed um, circulars. I don't know why. This is my first interchangeable. I can get a 60-inch cord if I wanted to, which I just might. You know, I have a 47 now, and yeah, it works. But like I said, I'm going to be doing my husband's socks next, and it probably wouldn't matter. I mean, his calf is smaller than mine. I have tree trunk legs, I really do, and he has a very, very fine ankle, and so that probably wouldn't be an issue. Anyway, I don't know. I'll try it. We'll see. But anyway, I got the carbons interchangeable 2.5. They work great. I'm a little worried and concerned that they're going to come unscrewed, but just tighten them back up again if they do. I haven't had any issues, so that's just me being worried. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good week and your Sunday's all nice and peaceful and calm. And take care, Judy. Take care of yourself, and I hope you have a great trip in Florida. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? And Pen Hook and Needles, Talia and Marlisha. I love watching their. And I've also found a new podcast. Well, it's new to me. She's called the Yarn Yaya Bag Lady, I think. I think she's Pam Chatfield's sister, Kathy. The woman is hysterical. I love her. She's really cool. I really like her podcasts, and so I've been trying to catch up on her, watch her stuff, and I have watched Elizabeth Green Musselman, I think her name is, and I've only got with like 20 minutes into one of those, and then it was my first one, and it looks like she's been around for a while, so I was intrigued enough or interested enough to listen for 20 minutes, so that's usually a pretty good sign. But other than that, I gotta do yard work soon. It's starting to warm up. Anyway, bye.